What's going on YouTube? Cloverbell's here, back with another Series 12 video, and this is our Palkia Xerneas squad that we made as one of 5 rentals for the month of May. And this was a kind of cool concept that I thought of because when I was looking at Palkia and when I was looking at Xerneas, I saw that, you know, both of them have a very similar supporting cast in what you want to do, right? Because you want to have some answers for Zacian, and you also want redirection support. And it turns out, you know, like when you have your answers for Zacian, like Instant and Landorus, that's also pretty good into the Sun matchup, which is kind of popular at the moment. And then, you know, Palkia and Xern, they do relatively well against Kyogre as well. So a lot of good positives. Again, if we have like the tools, we have double redirection, we have double Intimidate, we have Fake Out, okay, we have everything we need to make sure Palkia and Xerneas need to do what they have to do. So our Palkia set is, of course, Trick Room, but we are running one of the Clover techs. We've added Flamethrower to Palkia here because when you look at the squad overall, you know, we kind of just get bodied by like Ferrothorn, especially if it's AV. So this way, if we have like Flamethrower on the Palkia, then we can actually have a chance against it because Instant is not enough. All right, and we are our Life 4 Palkia set. All right, so I just want to show that there. And we've also EV'd our Palkia to be able to take a Zacian play rough. All right, so a Xerneas, it's a relatively standard set with the Power Herb. You know, nothing too special here, but the difference between this Xerneas and then the Xerneas in our Groudon video, you know, our Xern Groudon video back in February when the format started, we've adjusted the EVs a little bit. We've optimized it a little bit better to take that Zacian Behemoth Blade. Originally, we had like 44 HP and like 200 something defense. We've re-optimized that a little bit where we still get that same result. So yeah, and then from here we have the Landorus. So this is our physical Dynamax option with Swords Dance, and we have the Lumberry because, you know, Venusaur is back in the format. Things are clicking Sleep Powder. You know, you don't want to get burned as well from other stuff like Calyrex, Will-O-Wisp. So that's annoying. So Landorus, Lumberry just makes sense here, and of course Swords Dance. Just in case, you know, other Incineroars and Landoruses want to pivot on you. You know, we don't have the White Herb, so, you know, Swords Dance is really, really good, especially with all the redirection we have on the team. You could do like Landorus Indeedee, Swords Dance turn 1, or Landorus Amoonguss, or, you know, just bring in the Mungus in the back if they have Trick Room. So relatively a standard Landorus set that we have here for the team that we're using. And what's also cool is our Palkia is Telepathy, okay, which means we can Earthquake next to our Palkia if we need to, and it doesn't take any damage. So that's a real benefit there to have Landorus. And then from here, we have the Amoonguss with the Seed Bomb tech. Okay, a Grass move is pretty good against Kyogre as well, because, you know, Kyogre's physical defense is not as good as his special defense, and it's also needed for what you call Gastrodon, which people are going to want to bring because you have a Palkia. You don't want to take those max geysers, but sometimes good players may play for the Gastrodon Dynamax endgame, and if it gets max Quake boost, stuff like Giga Drain or Energy Ball is not going to be able to KO it. But Seed Bomb doesn't care about that because it's a physical move, so that's why I have that here. All right, and we are a Focus Sash set, so this way we can at least take one attack and set up that Geomancy, or set up that Trick Room, or set up that Swords Dance. All right, the Incineroar here is a very standard Incineroar set with the Shuka Berry. Again, just take that ground type attack from Groudon, live to see another day, click the parting shot, and then go from there, right? So nothing really to say here about the Incineroar. And then last is the Indeedee with Mystical Fire. So this way we can neuter special attackers like Dialgas or other Calyrexes or other Palkias. And then we are a bold Indeedee with Psychic Seeds, so we get a Spadef bonus, and we're able to take a Zacian Behemoth Blade as well. So that's the squad. Again, a lot of support for Xerneas, Landorus, and Palkia, so hopefully we can showcase it in today's video. So without further ado, and without wasting any further time, let's just go straight into the ranked battles. Oh wow, the mirror. Okay, Xerneas Calyrex. And then he has his own Lando and Instant as well. So we got 3 of the same Mons here. But he has that Demon Aleki. Oh boy, this does not look good. I think I have to go the Trick Room route. And the only problem with Trick Room is, well, whatchamacallit, I'm going to take so much damage in the first turn, right? Unless I go with Instant Palkia. Alright. But that doesn't do anything. Huh. So he's got 2 Intimidates. Yeah, I think Palkia looks nice. Indeed, Xern is technically okay. It's just, yeah. This is a tough one. I think Palkia in the endgame looks pretty good. It's just, how do I beat his Xern? I guess with my Landorus? Okay, here's what we do. We're definitely doing this. Alright, I'm gonna just do this. Okay, Palkia, come in the back, and then we have to bring Incin. Alright, we'll do it like this. And if he leads his Landorus, we Intimidate it. Unless he's running the White Herb, which in that case, we figure it out from there. Yeah, I do like Xern Calyrex. We have a squad for that. Coming soon. Alright, well let's see if this is in fact... What if he just leads both? Okay, he just leads this. So, now, that thing is probably Dynamax because it's shiny. Okay, that is rule number 1. If you have a shiny Geomancy, you're Dynamaxing that thing. Alright, if I had to guess, the Whimsicott's probably something stupid like eject button, and this Calyrex is Sash, and that Geomancy is, you know, whatever. Okay, so we have the seeds. Now, I don't think it makes any sense for me to click follow me, so I'm just going to click a spread move here. And I think I can surprise my opponent by just going for like what if I just go raw spread move here? Because he's clicking Electro Web, right? So, here's what I do. I'm going to protect this turn. And we'll chip this thing first. Now, he could Dynamax, right? I think that's understandable. But we'll see. Yeah, see, you just have to understand. Listen, if you're bringing a shiny Geomancy, you're Dynamaxing it. Okay. You know, what if I clicked Mystical Fire in that slot? Then I kind of would have been chilling, but he clicked it over here. Alright. So we're going to have to pull some strings here and see what happens. But at least we protected the Xern the first turn. Now, what would be kind of not good is if he protected his Calyrex the first turn. But I don't think... Oh, he's going for the Darkness play. Oh, he wants to drop the Spadef. Wait, what if I just... That doesn't make any sense. What if I just went raw Geo? And then... Oh, okay. He was looking to do it like that. Okay. Okay, now I see where things are coming in. He's Life Orb Calyrex. Okay, well then I'm glad I clicked Mystical Fire in this slot. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna neuter that. Alright, well, he just dropped my Spadef. So I'm just gonna go into Incin first. And honestly, I could protect this turn as well. I can go for the Fire. I mean, he already clicked Mystical Fire, right? He dropped my Spadef. So my Geomancy's kind of doomed. Maybe I can stall one more turn of max by doing this. I can protect. Protect sounds cool. You know, I withstand something. I think he just goes after the Xern here. But we'll see. I'll go for it. I'll go for it. I know he wants the Indeedee dead. Because that's the only way he can do it. Alright. So, there's the Incin. Alright. So, we intimidate him because if he clicked the Dark move, that's physical Geomancy. So, but you never know. He might have clicked the Lightning move. And it might have been, like, E-Webs. Yeah, see? He went for this. Okay. So, it could have been Mixed Geomancy. I'm just trying to figure it out here. Alright, so let's see how much this E-Force... If I can live, that would be very good, but I don't think I live. I think Indeedee still dies. Okay. I have another idea. Okay, he's Life Orb. Alright, he's almost like forced to protect here. Otherwise, he just loses. Okay. So here's the Xern. Alright. So, We did get an Intimidate off. Alright, so here's what we do. We're gonna Throat Chop him. We'll force him to protect. And this is where we get off the Geomancy. Alright, unless he could Airstream, right? But like, then he just loses the Calyrex. So we're making the mid-ground play here. So I'm very curious. Okay, so he has to Airstream, right? This is what I thought he might do. And look how much damage that does. So he's going to make his Calyrex fast. I understand that. But oh, very smart. Interesting. Okay. So he has sub Calyrex. What the heck? I haven't seen sub Calyrex since Series 8. Okay. Very interesting. Alright, 139. Let me do some quick math here. Okay. Alright, so we get rid of the sub at least. And then we just do... Okay. So, now I have to start thinking about something else here. Alright. Because he has a stupid Regieleki here. He probably just clicks E-Webs and he's faster than... But then, like, he just loses it. So, what does he have in the back? Those things? Landorus, I guess? Okay, we'll go Flare Blitz. And we still click this. Like, how much damage is he really doing? Wild Charge. Alright, well, I'm glad we intimidated that thing. And he's Life Orb, like, oh, I mean, and he damaged himself, so I know there's no Sash here. Alright, I don't know how much this is doing, but Xern should be able to tank this relatively well, which it does. Alright. And here's the Gleam. Alright, and everything here dies, except the Eleki, but we click Flare Blitz, so we're kind of okay. Is that Assault Vest Eleki? Okay, I just wanted to note that he didn't decrease my Xern speed at all. I still have my Dynamax, right? I think I stalled it. I think I stalled his max. And now he just has Landorus. I have Palkia in the back, right? Just kind of chilling. So if I can get a parting shot, then I'm kind of okay. What's this? His own Xern. Oh, okay. Alright. And Whimsicott. Oh, of course. Okay. So the problem here is, like, I'm kind of forced to max my Xern. See, he just Tailwinds and he goes for his own Geo, right? Potentially. Which is not good. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Now I gotta think. Because he probably wants to kill the Incin, right? Alright, here's what we do. If he's going for Geo, he's taking the Flare Blitz. I think we have to do it like this. Like, this is my only shot. Don't try this at home. Okay. Now, the smart play for him is to protect. Tailwind protect, I guess? I don't know, but... The Whimsicott makes this problematic. Alright, we Dynamax the Xern. I don't know if this is the right play, by the way. But... I have to, like, go for it. Alright. See, there's the Tailwind, right? Now he wants, like, the Geo stuff, but then he's taking the Flare Blitz on top of it. Alright. Oh, we're faster! Oh, that's huge! Alright, well then Xern just goes bye-bye, and now we just win the game. Okay, so we had the faster deer. See, it pays to have the faster deer. Alright. Who says Xerneas was bad in Series 12? Who said that? We just beat this cotton ball team. Alright, goodbye. Nice, alright. See, we stalled the max. Okay, and then when the max was done, we finished him off. I had a feeling that was, like, going to be physical Eleki because, you know, it just seemed right with Xerneas and Calyrex. Mega Shuckle 2 with Zekrom and Calyrex-Ice Rider. Okay. Well, Not bad for Palkia, right? Because... Or Xern, because we have a fire move on this thing. I don't... See, Landorus looks okay here. The only problem is... Excuse me, the... What's that thing called? The Calyrex. Right? But we do have Palkia. And there is a Trick Room stuff there. So if he just leads Trick Room, then that's not great for Xern, right? But then what if I just do a Amoonguss Xern, right? Because then he has no, like... He can't click Trick Room if I just bring in the Amoonguss. Because then we just Spore everything. And there's a Sableye there. So here's what we do. I think we just go all in on Xern here. So we'll do... Xern Indeedee, right? And then Amoonguss with Palkia. I think this is correct. So double redirection. And we leave Landorus home. We leave him for the Sun Games. Alright, so if we lead the Indeedee, we stop the silly little Sableye stuff. And if he goes for the Trick Room stuff, we have the Amoonguss in the back. Okay, Sableye Calyrex. Okay, so he's going for Trick Room. Ideally. Alright. Alright, and then we have to make him to do a choice, right? See, this is why we led this. Okay. Alright. So Psychic Surge. Now, he could just go willy-nilly and go for the Glacial Lance, which would be bad. Turn 1, but... Yeah. I think what I have to do is, you know, just say that he goes for the Trick Room. And still go for the Geo play. And then... Here... I was thinking, what if I just max the Indeedee and just go max player into that thing? No. Yeah, I think we switch in the Amoonguss. Okay. And this way, if he goes for the Trick Room, we click Spore. Alright, so let's see if the terrain can help us out a little bit. So here's the Geomancy. Now, I know he's going for Trick Room, but I have an Amoonguss. Alright, he's gonna help me if he does that. Alright, and Prankster Quash is not gonna help him either. Okay, so there's the Geo. There's the Foul Play. He was going into the Indeedee slot. Okay. And really? What? What? Okay, so you let me set up my Geo. Okay. Interesting. That's fine. Alright, well now we have to do something here. Okay. Is it... Yeah, I think we have to just like bring in this thing. Okay, we'll put pressure. Alright, now I'm forced to max this thing. The Palkia. So here's what we do. Honestly, I think we just de-gleam. And we have to... We have the Geyser or Wormwind. Wait, what does he have in the back? Because he's already +1. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's no way he has Comfey in the back, right? There's just no way. All right, we're definitely de-gleaming. And I guess we could Flamethrower now. Do I want to cover for the Comfey in the back? I think I do. So let's see if we can pull this off here. Alright, so he stays in. Again, no Trick Room, by the way. Alright. So he literally just clicked turn 1 Glacial Lance. No Trick Room. Which means he was willing to let me get the Geomancy up. Alright, let's see if this is Protect. Oh, he's... Well, see... That's why we brought in Indeedee. Because of stuff like this. And now he loses the Calyrex. So he was relying on Quash this entire time. He actually lived. That's kind of funny. Alright, and here's the Flare. Alright, yeah, that Quash really worked out for your Calyrex, man. Okay. So if that was his plan, we got him. Alright, so that's one restricted down. And Xerneas has all the power in the world now. Okay. Imagine this was Comfey coming in. Alright, what was his other one? It was the dragon type, right? It was Comfey! Are you kidding me? What in the world? Okay. So now we just click this. And I don't even care if you ally switch. Yeah, and then we just flare. Like, how does he stop this? He doesn't. I'll just go into this slot. I mean, he can switch in his dragon type now, but yeah. See, like, how does that help him? How does ally switch help you? Please explain this to me. Alright, unless this Comfey has Sash, it just gets one shot here. Alright. Looks like it was going for Trick Room. Alright. Nice Comfey you got there. Alright, and now Xern just clicks the Moonblast button and the game is done. Alright, the value of Indeedee. Alright, there's Zekrom. Okay. So now, of course, we already know what we're clicking. This was a Xerneas sweep. We clicked the Moonblast button and we clicked the Max Dragon button, and that's all she wrote. Okay, yeah, we got him. We got him. All right, see, Xern is good. Xern is good as long as you have the right support, like Indeedee. Zamazenta and Kyogre. Oh, I have not seen that duo at all. So it looks like he's buffing the Entei, and I guess the Rillaboom. This looks like a team that took off Zacian and put Zamazenta. But he has a Mimikyu there. So that's probably a slow Ogre. See, the Mimikyu is what makes this a little tricky. Because, like, if he does Mimikyu Ogre, like, I can't really go for Geo, because he clicks Trick Room, and then he goes for Water Spout. He's probably Scarf, and then I'm screwed with Xern. Landorus looks really good here. Yeah, this is actually kind of tough. Okay, it's the Mimikyu. I have an idea. See, like, he's going for spread move stuff, right? Okay, Xern, Instant, right? If he goes for Trick Room, we bring in the Mushroom. And then in the end game, we have Palkia. I think we're chilling. Actually, do we want Palkia or Landorus? I think Palkia is kind of good, just because we have the Fire move. Like, Landorus destroys 4 of his Mons. Okay. I probably could have brought Landorus. This probably could have been like Landorus Palkia game, but I think this is okay. Like, we're gonna put pressure with Xern. Again. This time with Instant as the lead. Okay, is there an Ogre? Oh, okay, it's Zapdos. That could easily be Zapdos Zacian, but he went Zapdos Zamazenta. Okay. So we can fake out something, which is very good. And we already intimidate this thing. Alright, now, his own thing is he's going to be clicking Airstream stuff, right? I mean, that's fine, but then he just takes so much damage. Unless this is like physical Zapdos. What if this is physical Zapdos? Why else is he leading this? Alright, we'll go with the Geo. And then, honestly, what is the... Yeah, I can't take the Behemoth Bash. So we'll just click Fake Out here. He could switch it into the Ogre, and then make it the Zapdos... I'm sorry. You know what I would have done? I would have switched out the Zamazenta, not get faked out, and then make my Ogre faster with the Airstream that he's about to click. That's what I would have done, actually. And then I would have been in a interesting spot. Right? But that's okay. Alright, Protect. Alright, same thing. Alright. So now we go with the Geo. He probably clicks the, you know, the funny button next turn. He probably doubles this slot, I would imagine. Okay, but then what if I just max? And then just smash everything. Okay. So, there's the Airstream, right? He makes his Zamazenta faster. Okay, but now, here's the thing. Now, what do I have in the back? I have Palkia, right? What if I just see... That's what he wants to do. Okay. If that's how you want to play it, I'm going to protect. Alright, and then we'll go for the parting shot. We'll make you weak. Could even parting shot the Zapdos. But I know that's what he wants to do. Now I don't outspeed that thing though, that's the problem. So what does protect really do for me? Not a whole lot. But if I can weaken it, then maybe it might pay off. Because then I can switch it next turn. Alright, so we protect Xern. Alright, he's probably going to click Behemoth Bash like that. Alright, I would imagine this is Airstream yet again. Just to make his Zapdos faster. That's correct. This is going into Xern again. Okay. Alright, and here's a parting shot. So now this Zamazenta is -2. Okay. And back I go. And now, I bring in the Mushroom. You see, now we have redirection. Okay, and now he's thinking, uh-oh, now what? Because he's not killing the Mushroom this turn. And we're going to deal some big damage here. So here's the Gleam, first of all. And this is last turn of Max. So there's the Gleam. And here's the Rage Powder. Unless this if this Zapdos is Goggles, then we have an interesting problem. Okay. But he keeps the Zamazenta in. Alright. Behemoth Bash, okay. Alright. Decent damage. Alright, but then Xern is clicking the D-Gleam button. Oh, that almost one-shot. That's a two-shot on the Zamazenta. Alright, so here's the Airstream. Goodbye, Amoonguss. So for 3 straight turns, he went for Airstream. Okay, however, we have an Incineroar. Okay, which we bring in right now. And now he used all his turns of Max. Okay. And here's the thing, he's going to be forced to protect. Now, what would be really bad is if he has Eerie Impulse. That would be bad. Alright, but judging how much D-Gleam did with his Max, I'm going to say this probably just kills him. So we're just going to click it anyway. And click Fake Out on something. Yeah, again, what's really bad is the, you know, that other thing. If he brings in the Ogre now, then it gets more interesting, right? Okay, here's what we do. I think we're gonna make another read. First of all, I'm gonna go back here. Oh shoot! Oh damn it! Okay, he withdrew. I was gonna swap in the Palkia because I know he was gonna bring in the Ogre, but I didn't have enough time. But he's taking the D-Gleam, right? Oh, he Roost. Okay. Cool. Dang, what if I faked out that slot? Okay. That's very good damage on the Ogre. Oh, I went for Flare Blitz in the rain into the Ogre slot. Oh, man. That's actually pretty good damage. See, the thing is, he's a Roost set, right? Airstream, Electric, Roost. Do you have Eerie Impulse? I don't know. But anyway, we're clicking the D-Gleam button again. And we're swapping out Incin. We're going into you, like I wanted. Alright. Again, this is the question. Do you have Eerie Impulse? Alright. Thunder Wave. Holy cow. That's not good. Uh-oh. Okay, we still connect. Alright, we're fine. Okay, goodbye. Whew! So, he paralyzed my Xern. I'm not maxing that thing now. And he has a Zamazenta in the back. Which is just chilling. Alright, there's the Zamazenta, which we have an Incineroar for. And what's your last? What's this? Rillaboom! Okay. So we definitely can bring in Incin now. I could even like, oh yeah, this is 100% over. Okay, so what we can do is first of all protect, get some recovery, and just blast that Zamazenta. We can flare, change the weather. Or we can just do this and click Wormwind and we're kind of just chilling. And I think that's exactly what we do. Because now, Palkia just wins this endgame. Again, unless the Rillaboom has Wood Hammer, but... Or if he's AV or something, but I think we're kind of just chilling. I just want to protect Xern this turn. Unless I get parried. So hopefully I don't jinx myself. Okay, we get the protect. We're good. Alright. Now, he could have even clicked Wide Guard. Oh, he went for my Palkia slot. Okay. Behemoth Bash. Okay, he went into the Xern. He got greedy. So now, we go for the Wormwind. And we kiss the Rillaboom goodbye. Alright, yeah, now we just win the game. You see, proper positioning and pivoting. Alright, this is what gets us the dub. Okay, so now the Zamazenta is stuck at -1. And now we might as well show him the flare. Okay. Like, I can let him pick a target, but I think we're just chilling now because now we just click Moonblast. Xern might even just kill this thing. I could even, you know what? We'll play. Yeah, we'll give him the Xern. We'll give him the Xern. We'll give him the Xern. We'll change the weather. We'll show him the flare now. And then we'll show him he never had a chance. Alright, so there's your Behemoth Bash. Alright, so he'll pick up the Xern. Okay. Actually, he doesn't even kill the Xern because we made our Xern bulky. We made our Xern on the bulky side, and he was -1 anyway. Actually, Xern might even just kill this. Yeah, Xern just went. Xern dominated this entire video. Oh my goodness. We didn't even need Landorus. Oh, that's interesting. There's a Charizard with no Sun. That must mean there must be Sun from the Zapdos and Tornadus with Heat Wave, right? Otherwise, why is there a Zard? And there's a Gastrodon. Okay. That's not good news for Palkia, but Xerneas might be able to do something here. Now, I know there's a Zacian, but, you know, we should be able to tank the Calyrex Shadow stuff. It's just the Incin we have to worry about, right? I'm sorry, not the Incin, the Zacian. Alright, but we have the homies that can really help us here. Now, our Palkia has Flamethrower, which is good for the Zacian, but I don't think we need it. Maybe in the endgame, when we can max it, then it'll be alright, yeah? Like, honestly, what if I just do, like, Xerneas, Indeed, right? I mean, I'll take an Astral Barrage, but then, like, what does he do next turn? Because, like, he would have to lead some kind of Airstream or Tailwind, right? To be able to deal with this. Okay, and then, he'll bring Palkia. And we do have to bring Incin in the back. I think this is correct. Okay. Landorus, a little sketchy with the Gastrodon there. So I think this is a good 4 that we brought. So it's got to be Calyrex and something, right? But then what if I just let Incin? Because then what does he do? Then he's in trouble. Alright, what are we bringing? Okay, so it is what I think it is. It is Calyrex with some Airstream. Okay, so he's probably just going to click 2 buttons here. The Dynamax button and the Astral Barrage button. Right? Now, my Indeedee is going to have to click Follow Me, unfortunately, because I can't take that attack from Zard, from Xern. At least not yet, not after Geomancy. Okay, so we'll go for it now. We'll go for the Geo, and we'll go for the Follow Me redirection. Now, if for some reason I live, that's great. Because then I can just go for Mystical Fire onto the Calyrex. Or I can even just do Helping Hand. Yeah, see, he has to max, right? But no Sun, so how strong is your Zard? Do you even kill this Indeedee? Unless you're Life Orb, right? But then even then, like, we should be able to take 1 attack from the Zard. And then maybe he might have Expanding Force on the Calyrex, but then, like, even then, is that enough for Indeedee? Alright, so there's the Follow Me. Now, what would be bad if this was Snarl? Okay, it just goes for Astral Barrage. So we'll take some damage from the Xern. And then we'll get to see if this is like Life Orb stuff. Oh my god, that's either Specs. Okay, of course he crits me. Oh, okay, that's not good. I was just gonna say, that's gotta be like Life Orb stuff. Yeah, this is not great. Okay, so we'll go for the Geo now. But, again, we'll go for the... Okay, so there's our setup. Xern might only get 1 attack here, to be honest. Which is fine because we got Palkia in the back. And then we have Incin. Alright, so there's the chip damage from 70 to 33. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. So what I can do is now I can go for the Dazzling Gleam here. And now I have to choose... I think I want to neuter the Calyrex here, right? I can't really let that thing go to plus shenanigans, because he's probably Sash, right? So I think we have to do it like this. He might even Protect. That would be his best play, or Switch. Okay, so he does Protect, so that's a good play. All right. Oh, he guards. Oh, he wants to kill the Xern. I see. I see. That's a great play, actually. It's a very good play. Because now the Xern dies for free. Yeah, see, this only happens because he gets the crit. Alright, that's the only reason this happens. So, well done to my opponent. You got a crit turn 1 that paid off. Alright, but now let's see what else we can do. We do have Palkia here, so maybe we can try and get up Trick Room. And then try and finish the game from there. Like, I was just gonna say, that is Life Orb, or that's gotta be Specs, but then he just tricked me. I mean, he just tricked me. Okay, so now we have to do it like this. Alright, this is his last turn of Max. So, yeah. And now he has to think about what he does with the Calyrex. Like, yeah, he's gonna do more damage, but like, okay, sure. I mean, at this point, he has to go for Astral, right? There's just no other way around it. I'm just trying to get up the Trick Room. And maybe my Palkia can do something. Oh my god, he has Imprison. Alright, well then, this game is over. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, you got the lucky crit. Alright, well, I mean, I can still max, I guess. Alright. Okay. Now we have to go into this. Okay. And now he has to bring out Zacian. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you gotta have Zacian in the back. Probably Gastrodon, I would imagine. So, honestly, we're just gonna do this. Well, not the flare, but... yeah, honestly, I think I just died. We'll go here. He probably wants to swap here. And then we'll just throw chop. Probably clicks protect. Yeah, this is probably Gastrodon. That's why I'm going into this slot. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna max our Palkia and try and do something. Okay, there's a barrage. Do a little damage to the Incin, so, you know, I could have doubled that slot. Okay, Gastrodon actually lives. Okay, so that's not great. But we do get a throat chop off. Okay, so there's this. Okay, and he has Sash, so confirmed. Alright, now I have to figure out what I'm going to do against this Gastrodon here. I'm going to have to try and remove it. I would imagine Zacian comes in. Right? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flare here, try and catch the Zacian, and then I guess try and Flare Blitz over here in case he wants to swap into that slot. Or Flare Blitz. Yeah, let's Blitz. Let's see if it's Zacian coming in. Or if it's something else. I mean, either way, this is like... I would have one turn left of max. He just has to click the protect button once and then finish the game from there. Alright, there's another barrage. So he's going to give me the Calyrex. Alright, there's the flare. This probably won't even kill, but... Oh wait, I'm sorry. I got it to 1 HP. Okay. And he did not swap in the Zacian or whatever, so... Alright, here's the Flare Blitz. We'll get 2 kills here. Again, it's all because of the crit. Now, the only chance we have is if he didn't bring Zacian. That's my only shot. But there's a Zard that does nothing. It all depends. Alright, there's the Zard. And show me the Zacian. Yeah, see, there's the Zacian. Now, what I can do, because he obviously has the speed control. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. So what I can do is just guard here, and then try and Flare Blitz. And this is my only chance. Alright, unless if he's greedy with the Play Rough. Alright, but if he goes for Sacred Sword, then oh well. So I'm gonna have to try and make a read here. But let's see. If he's smart, he protects. And then he does it next turn. But I have to hope that he throws. So we'll see what he does. He's thinking about it, right? See, this is why it's taking a while. But maybe if I can do some shenanigans here like what I just did. Okay, there's the guard. So that means he didn't protect. Can I read this? Ah, he made the correct play. Yeah. See, that's right. Because, see, the thing is, if I get that, if he gets that wrong, I probably just win the game. Because then the Zacian dies, and then it's just me and the Zard. But I got it wrong, so now I lose. That's okay. So he had Imprison, and he got the crit turn 1, and our Zern did nothing. So now I have to click the 4th button. Yeah, that's just how it is. All right, he made the correct play. But dang, what if I just flared the Zacian? Yeah, again, he got the 50-50 right. So, battle was cancelled. And there it is, folks. That's our Xerneas Palkia squad along with Landorus. We didn't actually really get to use Landorus in this video. I think it was just straight up Xerneas and Palkia. And Xerneas did most of the work. You know, as long as we had, you know, the proper positioning and the pivoting and, you know, faking outing. Zern was good, okay? Now, that being said, if you run into those Zacian teams, okay, I would still play the same way. You know, just set up your Geomancy, deal a bunch of damage early. Make sure you try and pivot things accordingly because, you know, when you play against Zern, you want to go for those Airstream boosts. So this way you can outspeed the Geomancy stuff. But by then, it might be too late because then you just go for the KO stuff. But then that's where you have to bring in like Incin and Palkia and, you know, try and get up your Trick Room in the end game and then Dynamax the Palkia. And if you saw, I think I only Dynamax Xerneas once, but I had to do it because it was necessary. So definitely remember how we use the squad. So this way, hopefully, when you use the squad, it'll help you out a little bit. But you know, I didn't just click Geo and win the game. You know, I had to be careful. You know, protect. You know, pivot the right things, and you know, just get in a better spot where you know Xerneas was able to stay on the field and be able to deal a bunch of damage to our opponent. So give it a go. Let me know how you do. It's a little tough sometimes, you know, with Zacians running around. You can't even bring Xerneas in some games, and then you just let the core of Palkia and Landorus plus one Intimidator and one Redirector do all the work. That's more than fine. So definitely give it a shot, and we'll be back with another Series 12 video. Until next time, guys. Peace!